We're always looking at, as a TCM practitioner, I'm always looking at how healthy is your cycle? Is the cycle length appropriate? Is the quality of the bleed appropriate? What are your signs and symptoms that you're experiencing through the cycle? The reason why the cycle health is so important is because the health of the cycle is determined by the health of the egg. The healthier the egg, the healthier the follicle, the healthier the corpus luteum, the healthier the levels of hormones that are produced by these organelles along the way. And that's what determines the health of the cycle. So we're always looking at the overall picture. So what can improve egg quality? And I usually take a multi approach to the health of the egg. Number one, we're looking at circulation. Is the circulation into the uterine body adequate? Again, the whole body. Is there tension in the muscles? Is there mental and emotional stressors that are occurring? Our body's response to stress, whether it be physical or mental, is going to be to constrict. And so my job as a TCM practitioner and acupuncturist is to promote proper blood flow, to decrease the stress response, decrease your fight or flight response. Number two, I'm looking at the amount of nutrients that your body has. So remember that the egg is growing. It's growing in this follicle that's filled with fluid, and this fluid is what is feeding and nourishing this egg to grow and mature. We know that what we eat determines the amount of nutrients that we can absorb from it. So if we're eating broccoli versus eating a bag of chips, we know that even though the calories might be the same, the nutrients that we get from a broccoli is very different than the nutrients we get from chips. And so the same process is our bodies making enough nutrients that is adequate to allow for a healthy follicle to mature. So in Chinese medicine, we're looking at yin and we're looking at blood. Is the body producing enough yin and blood in order to nourish the follicle that is growing and the eggs within it to be nourished enough to grow in a healthy manner? The third component that we're looking at is going to be the mitochondrial health. So as a Chinese medicine practitioner, I have the Chinese medicine philosophies, but then I want to incorporate what we've learned over the years according to physiology and according to Western medicine. So mitochondria is an important, incredibly important part of our health. And our eggs have over 200 mitochondria within it because once the egg is fertilized, we know that it continues to divide. The cells continue to replicate and divide. And this function requires a high amount of energy. Our mitochondria is the energy powerhouse. It is what generates energy and allows this process to occur in a healthy way. So we want to make sure that the mitochondria of our cells, our egg cells, and our overall cells are ideal. So those are the three components: mitochondrial health, blood, and yin in terms of how much nutrients there is in our body, and then we're looking at circulation. Those are all three different components of what can impact the health of our eggs. In order to improve it is to improve our diet. And so in the case of mitochondria health, we want to reduce processed foods, remove sugars from our diet because sugar is quite harmful to our mitochondria, and we want to decrease inflammation overall in our systems. And we can do that by increasing the amount of antioxidants in our bodies. And we do that by eating antioxidant-rich foods, as well as eating or supplementing with antioxidants could be an option as well. So in terms of yin and blood, we're looking at increasing the amount of nutrients in our system. And again, we can improve this by increasing the amount of blood-rich and yin-rich foods. And these are some of the examples that we can turn to. And finally, circulation. Circulation is going to be a combination of movement. Exercise can help improve circulation, but we also have to combat emotional and mental stress. And so that's an aspect that we can turn to in terms of physical activity like yoga, exercise. Meditation could be a good option. And then what I always turn to is treatment. And so I'll often, in order to manage my stress, turn to treatments like massage therapy, treatments like osteopathy, acupuncture, and then supplementations could also be a good component of ensuring that stress levels come down. So those are the three major factors to help improve egg quality, egg health. Each individual will be different, and so really taking a look at your own body, at your own mental state, and being able to identify which of these factors are more important for your unique body, and understanding how best to support your individual symptoms and your individual cycle. And so it does take a period of time to help improve eggs, and that time frame is about 3 months. So whatever treatments, whatever dietary changes, whatever lifestyle changes that you are incorporating in, give it at least 3 months to start to see the physiological changes, but also hopefully it will translate out into healthier eggs. I hope this is helpful. I know it's not an answer definitively because we are looking at the individual, but I want to be able to start to show you the different avenues that we can help with improving egg quality and giving you some guidance as to where to direct your attention based on your unique needs. And hopefully you can seek out help and guidance from a professional that can help guide you even further as to what your body is saying and what your body needs specifically. Thank you.